y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ayana of Ayana in the chat. Look here. We already got Lynette, who has agreed to testify. Now Lynette is even more pissed because Bethany has forced her way into this trip, right? Bethany fired Natasha because she got caught up in a lie. Not Natasha didn't get caught up in a lie, but Bethany got caught up in a lie. And Natasha didn't co-sign the lie. Okay? She done fired Natasha. Now Natasha is free to testify. So now you're going to have two people, two good, really strong witnesses testifying against Bethany. Let's not waste no time. Let's get right on into it, y'all.
That last minute. I'm glad that she was
I'm very
available.
surprised she's available today. So what y'all can do is ask.
Yeah. Come in. Hey.
He's so excited.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Nice.
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Greg is so excited for this transaction right here. What y'all think? Y'all think Tasha gonna say yes?
Just you guys got some construction going on.
Yes. Thank you for meeting on such a short notice. I appreciate you. I know you're busy.
What is so important?
Well, I'm going to cut to the chase. He wants to ask you to be a character witness in the trial.
Is he aware of my interaction with?
Yeah, I told him.
Okay,
He's aware.
And if I may say so, well deserved.
I think that my testimony will be framed as retaliatory because we had the slight altercation in our last meeting.
Sure.
I just don't think that I would.
Natasha, she put her hands on her brother. You ain't got to worry about that, sweetheart. You ain't got to worry about that.
Be a good.
And I completely understand your reservations. However, I think you and I both know that juries love to hear from professionals, Natasha. And who better than you? Especially since you have your own personal experience with her on a business tip as a co-tenant with Chase. And you have a full history, a spectrum of experiences with her that I think a jury will be interested in hearing.
I could not agree with you more, and I certainly have a lot in my back pocket that I can share.
Yeah.
She said she got a lot in her back pocket that she can share. Bethany, girl, you might want to stay in Atlanta and get your case together.
Assist. But don't you think that conflict of interest would just, I think they're going to shine a bright light on that fact.
I think that it's just, sure, conflict of interest and things like that, but of course we wouldn't talk about or really hammer the fact that anything that you got while you were her attorney, we are only talking and speaking about prior instances and prior
conduct.
So.
And I'm going to always be prepared for a motion to strike or to stricken your testimony. I don't think it hurts to just at least be able to have you on the witness list.
As I've told some of the others that I've asked, and
the fact that Natasha would be on the witness list will leave Bethany shaking in her britches. It would make her cut the slap fool. And we need her to cut the fool in Montana. We needed to cut the fool because we need to see this dragon that Lynette got for her.
They've kind of been on the fence. This is their chance.
I'm certainly not on the fence.
No, sure, yes.
I want you to know that if I didn't have a lot of personal matters going on, I may take you up right away on this offer because our last interaction was just deeply unprofessional, and she allows her emotions to get the best of her.
Absolutely.
And she ties in 30 different stories to make her position right in the moment,
exactly.
which is not good character.
And
you love to be able to say that. However, there was a moment where I was unprofessional. I just feel like she's going to use that against me.
We all mess up and we all do things. Of course, I'm not happy with the way that I acted with some of the things, even in the instance in which she put hands on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand, but I really would ask maybe to really think about it and consider it. This is your chance to really put everything out, and she can't talk back, right? In a court, she can't act out in a courtroom. Or she can, and then it will.
She gonna act out, but she gonna get locked up because the judge ain't gonna put up with it. Especially if the judge is who I think it is. And this little mush flip that Natasha did wasn't that. She should have grabbed her by the face and shook her. I don't have my wig head down here, so I had to use my jar of bands. So to show the mushing that she should have got. She got this in a flick, but she should have got all of that and just shook. She needs to be shook.
We'll all know how it goes, but Please think about it.
And
please.
we'll prepare, you know, I'm going to make sure you're prepared and you know the drill.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure the scope is limited. Again, I'm sure that they're going to object to it, but I think we can overcome that objection because at the end of the day, if anybody's relevant, it's you.
Yep.
Would you two mind if I just gave it some thought?
Absolutely.
Could I just
Yeah.
leave it there? So
Just let me know. No pressure at all. But like I said, even if you don't actually get in the stand, at least
She gonna say yeah. She can say, oh, let me think about it all she want to. She gonna say yeah. And I'm telling you that when Bethany sees Natasha on that witness list, she is going to be, let me just show you what she gonna be. Got to pull my shirts out here. Got new merch loading. New merch loading. She is going to be what? Shook. She gonna be shook. She should have been shook like this. But instead, she's gonna be shook when she find out that the lawyer that she fired testifying against her. Shook t-shirts will be on AyanaInnocentChat.com and ready to purchase tomorrow by noon. That's all I gotta say right now. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let's run these numbers up. And until the next skit, peace and a big old jug of shook hair grease. I think I'll make me some grease and call it shook. Shook hair grease. All right, y'all. Peace out. Deuces.